Hey Leo, it's Lisa, and here is your January 15th to 21st, 2024 general reading. This is just a general reading. If you would like to have a personal reading with me, all my contact information is in the description box below. Okay, Leo, so let's see what's in store for you this week. So the overall message for Leo, the overall message for you is the High Priestess. So the High Priestess is all about listening to your intuition, balancing your head and your heart with your gut. It's our head can talk us into things, tempt us. We might be trying to make changes and it's kind of like, oh yeah, you know what, I'll just do this, even though I'll just self-sabotage myself. And it's also, talks you out of things, fills you with fear and doubt. Our heart does the same thing because depending on, if it's been hurt in the past, or it's wide open, it will either lead you into something without thinking and listening to your intuition, or it will be guarded and won't allow you to move into things because it's afraid and it doesn't want to be wounded again. So really it's about balancing those two with your intuition. Your intuition is always that first feeling you have where it's kind of like, yeah, I need to do that when an opportunity comes. So you need to start learning to not allow your head and your heart to talk you out of things or into things. And then the challenge you have this week, Leo, is mindset. So the Five of Cups, they call the spilled milk card. It's focusing on the spilled milk rather than just keep moving forward because there's a lot of things waiting for you, good things coming. This card is all mindset. It is really focusing on the negative, focusing on things that you feel didn't turn out, but there's always reasons behind things. And it's trying to figure out, like, why did something happen, and being stuck in that moment, just spinning your wheels. And this is all about, you just got to keep going forward, have a positive mindset, which I know sometimes can be hard. But you don't have to be cheesy positive. You just need to keep moving forward and saying, you know what? Everything for a reason, just going to keep going. I'll figure it out as I go, because that's exactly, usually a lot of times we'll never figure out why something happened until we keep moving forward. And then we'll go, oh, that's why that happened. I wasn't supposed to do that. I was supposed to do this, or I was supposed to meet this person or do this thing. So there's always reasons. And really, you have to understand when something doesn't work out in our perception, it really is that there's the right thing about to happen. It's the universe, pushing you towards the right way. What you need to focus on this week, Leo, is on your hopes and dreams and making them happen. This is one of the best cards in the deck. It really is just about continuing to move forward and going, you know what? This year I'm going to have my hopes and dreams. I'm going to make them happen. I'm going to take action. I'm not going to listen to fear. I'm not going to let anything, my mindset, slow me down. I'm going to keep going. And then what you don't see coming this week will reveal in a moment. Okay, so let's just get a little bit of clarity. So the High Priestess, all about listening to your gut instincts, your intuition. For some people who work in the spiritual world or want to kind of enhance their gifts, it's a perfect week to start doing that. You might find that your gifts are really heightened this week. If you already work with them, and it's just balancing that and listening and moving forward with it, and then balancing it with your head and your heart as well. The Knight of Swords is all about just keep your eye on the prize, keep moving forward towards your goals, stop getting distracted by drama, conflict, whatever's going on, and whatever it is that distracts you. It could be Netflix, so you're in this procrastination kind of place. So it's just about, you know what? Listen to your gut and just keep moving forward. If your gut's telling you need to rest, then you rest for a minute and then get going again. But it is about just kind of keeping that eye on the prize. I always look at the Knight of Swords as kind of like being the eye of a storm, like a tornado, and you're in the middle, just bubbled in this eye of the storm, focused on what you need to do, and not get pulled into all of the, the chaos that's around. Like the whirlwind that's flying all over the place. You just have to kind of stay focused and keep going. It feels almost like this feeling of staying with the momentum this year, about you making things happen in your life. It's like, enough's enough. Just stay focused and keep going. And then you get the Wheel of the Year, Wheel of Fortune, which is, if you just keep moving forward, you are moving towards everything coming together and towards your destiny and the things that are meant to happen. It just really has this feeling of don't let your head and heart talk you out of things. and you just need to balance it with your intuition. So the challenge you have is your mindset. You know, it's January. It's, for us in North America, it is really kind of a time where it's snowing and cold, and then you have things just not moving forward in January. Companies adjusting things and people hibernating and stuff. So it can be really a time where our mindset isn't in the greatest place. And it's just find those things to help you move forward. Focus on the things that you have. Focus on gratitude and focus on continuing to move towards your goals. Even if it's a tiny little baby step, just do something every day to move towards that. That's all you need to do instead of staying still and overthinking and overanalyzing and being in the negative place. The Tower is a shift that happened. So some of you may have had a Tower moment in 2023 or even before that, and that's kind of put you in this mindset. And then they're also saying that when you're in this mindset, the Tower is going to kick you in the butt, right? And get you going. So one way or another, you're going to get going. You either do it yourself or the universe helps you do it. It really does feel like the Tower has happened for a reason. The universe was helping you, in quotes, and you might not understand why. Like, why did that all fall apart? Or why did that happen, right? And instead of being in that and being stuck in the Tower, you need to move forward and understand that the Tower happened for certain reasons, and now it's time for you to move forward at whatever goal that is, right? And it really is kind of like, especially if it was during COVID and you lost a job or a business or whatever, relationships, it's all about, you know what, okay, there's reasons behind all of it, even if we can't even fathom what the reason is. It happened, the Tower happened, and now it's time to move forward. It grounds you and says, okay, you got to make adjustments, now keep going. So it's understanding that and just taking those steps towards your future. The Eight of Wands is about things happening fast. So it was like, it happened fast. And it's interesting because they're saying when you take action to move forward, things will fall into place quicker. This is also about travel. It may be that some of you need to relocate or travel to find a new place. So if something happened and then you travel and you're like, oh my God, this is where I'm supposed to live. But so it may involve some travel, and it may just be that things are moving forward. So it's just really, they want you to move in a direction, go towards some goals that you have this year, and start, like, it's interesting because they show me kind of like mud and you being stuck in mud and then you moving out of the mud onto harder ground and really kind of getting momentum to move in the direction you want to move in. Even if you're not 100% sure what direction that is, any movement forward is positive movement. So what they want you to focus on this week, instead of negative mindset, is focus on what are your hopes and dreams, and then you start making them happen. And all it really does take is action towards your goals, whether that's well-being. It's like, it almost feels like they're like, just move forward with something, anything, like the things you can control, which is, you know, it might be like, okay, I'm going to drink more water. I'm going to eat better. I'm going to start applying for jobs. I'm going to learn something. All of that is movement forward. I'm going to purge my house because, you know, everything else isn't moving forward. So this is what I can control. I've always, you know, I needed to purge my basement. So I'm going to purge my basement, or I'm going to purge that storage closet. So you start doing that, and that creates this energy of moving forward, and then starts you towards your hopes and dreams. The Page of Pentacles is exactly the same thing. It is if you and when you move forward, you're moving towards success. It just really feels very strongly that you just need to start taking steps. And if you are taking steps, just keep going. Wow. The Two of Pentacles, same thing. It is about moving forward with balance. So not rushing forward, not like hyper focusing. Sometimes we have to, if it's like a work project or something where it's kind of like, okay, I need to, you know, really work hard on this, but then you balance yourself back out again. You always have to, even if you had to work really hard on something and you're like, I got to pour myself into this and I can't focus on exercise or whatever, or seeing my friends and family because I just have all this work to do, you still eat better. You can still drink like a lot of water. You can still do certain things to balance yourself within there. You know, get up and go for a walk around the block and then come back and focus again. So you can still do things. It's not impossible to balance yourself within there, but the more balanced you move forward, the more success that will come. You create a flow with the universe when you do it. So it's really, the key is to just move forward towards your goals. Baby steps every day. Do something every day to move towards your goal. And then what you do not see coming, Leo, is the Queen of Pentacles. The Queen of Pentacles is about removing the blocks that hold you back. What happens with the Queen of Pentacles is we get stuck holding on to something. So we're like, I need to hold on to this, or I need more of something. I can't move forward until I get more of something. And it really, it's just an excuse for us, you know, out of fear and certain things. I mean, some of it may be valid. I need more money in order to do that. But there's always something you can do. Like, okay, well, since I can't take that course because it's thousands of dollars, I'm going to take some courses online that will enhance that. And when the money flows in, I will take that course. And what happens is when you start to do that online, you're moving forward, all of a sudden the money flows in, right? So it's removing those blocks and taking action and letting go of some things in order to move forward. You know, Pentacles is traditionally about money. So it's about stressing and worrying about money, holding on to money, not spending money. It's, you know, or thinking you need more money in order to move forward. But for me, Pentacles is also about whatever makes you secure in the material world. It can be a job, a person, an attitude. So whatever makes you secure and you're holding on to tightly or thinking you need more of something, it's all about need, right? And once you remove that verbiage and that thought process and just kind of create a flow and say, I'm open, I'm allowing things to come in, I'm going to let go of what I need to let go of to move forward, I'm ready. Then you remove that block and you're able to allow the universe to provide you with what needs to come in, and you allow yourself to move forward. Again, they're talking about balance, moving forward with balance, breaking some habits, moving forward towards your goals. And then they're saying the Two of Wands is about what's happening is you're limiting your thinking, you're settling, you're thinking small. You need to open up, as they say when this card comes up, it's like you need to think big and then even bigger, right? Sky is the limit, and your sky, the limit is maybe, you know, bigger than mine or vice versa. So whatever is right for you, you just need to think bigger, allow more to come in and not limit your thinking and just settle and say, well, this is my life. I'm going to be in this place. I'm trapped here. No, you're not. Think big, take the steps forward, whatever that is, even if it's taking, like I said, online courses or getting involved in a hobby, walking around the block, whatever it is, right? Building a new resume, whichever, just taking action to move into the life that you want to have. You can do it. I think it's going to be a great year. It's all about action this year and things moving forward. So Leo, you've got this. I know you do. Thank you so much for watching, Leo. I really do appreciate it. If you could like and share my videos, that really helps me grow my channel. Have a fabulous week, and I'll talk to you soon.
You'll not get the arse you want by sitting on it.